Here we go, guys. Here we are. We're with Marky.
Hey, how's it going?
Actually, you just stop. I wanted to talk to you guys about airlines that no longer exist.
Oh.
I was in shock when Pan Am closed. Pan Am, that was 1991 they closed.
They went broke, yeah.
They were in bankruptcy, then they because the pension funds liabilities they had there just could not get that fucker off the ground. Pan Am was such an amazing airline. They were the first airline with 707s, 727s, 737s and 747s, I think, weren't they?
Well, I've got a classic for you. You're drop dead, right?
Yes.
My mate flew to Bali from Perth on the very last 727. So how far does that drift back into the mists of times?
Well, that
has to be
was
like
using 727s.
1979, I would think.
No, Ansett still use 727s.
Oh,
Another great airline.
You know, Ansett used 727s. A lot of those planes were 727s.
Yeah.
So they were still flying up until 2000, early 2000, weren't
2001.
Yeah,
it was
911.
It was shortly after 9/11.
Yeah, but Ansett went broke because Air New Zealand raped them.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. No disrespect to our Kiwi friends, but
no, they did. They used to. They raped the company. They bought the company. They merged and they just took all the resources out of it.
They say Singapore Airlines wanted to buy Ansett.
Yes,
but the government blocked it.
That's correct.
But they allowed Air New Zealand to buy it.
I know.
And look what
you
happened.
know, Singapore Airlines once had a Concorde.
I didn't know. I thought the only airlines that had Concords
were British and Air
France.
France. They had a Singapore airline half painted Concorde.
Cancelled the order or something, or whatever.
no, they've done it a lease in 1980.
Sorry?
It's done it a sublease in
Sublease.
1980.
Okay.
And Australia, being the, you can't fuck around with the, what do they call it? The subchord bullshit. Okay, so...
Too noisy, is that what you're saying?
No, when you have the sonic boom,
Yes.
right, you can't do it in Australia because you're going across hemispheres, right? And it's a proven fact that it's all bullshit you can do because it's ridiculous, right? So anyway, the colours were painted with Singapore Airlines and they're lobbed in Sydney. And
Sorry?
if you have it, yeah,
The what was painted?
they fucked it up because like it was declared within a day, but across the date line.
Yes.
So the day before it said no, we can't do. Sorry, it landed in Sydney the day after. Google it, you can see it. It's fucking fantastic.
So that was a half Singapore plane that had under lease.
Oh, yeah. It's
And,
There
But
wasn't
honestly,
that many
it's not a-
airports where it could fly
it's a
into.
fucked up.
what's that?
Well,
It
the
landed
noise,
faster.
it was extremely loud.
And the thing is,
on
honestly,
takeoff and landing.
yeah, Archie, it wouldn't have been a comfortable flight. You Google, like, what killed it off, I suppose, was the internet. Because all they wanted to do was London to New York City. Okay, the average flight is about 9 hours, so they can do it in 2. What killed it off was internet. No, internet and bullshit and between 2 banks, New York, killed it off over years because the internet came into front. But what the thing was, the fucking cabin space. Okay.
Yeah.
They were small, yeah.
They were fucking hopeless. You have to see Sting, the rock star, he's cramped up against a window against a bloke half our average size to travel to New York in 2.5 hours, and he's a fucking multi-millionaire. But fuck you, I'll be fucking cabin space. Get gassed up on, fuck off, you know? It's
But
ridiculous.
it was really, London, Paris, New York,
Did
It
you
was
ever see a
maybe
Concorde?
Rio.
Yeah, I've seen 3 of them.
You have? Where?
Yeah. Singapore,
What, there's just one there?
yeah, 1980, I saw a
How,
Singapore.
were you there? No,
I was only about a pup, but it was all a big thing. But the thing I was like, can you imagine Jetstar?
Yeah.
Right. But half the space.
Yes.
There's a picture of Sting, the rock star.
Yes.
He's cramped up a window and fucking hell, he can look comfort.
So, Concorde itself there, it's still amazing aircraft, don't you think?
Well, they haven't been able to make anything that can go as fast.
And the funny thing is, you know, you would think it's the military, the US military, who has flown the most supersonic miles, right? But it's actually British Airways.
But why would you think about it?
They have the most supersonic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You have the internet, you have FaceTime.
Yes.
So why would you need a meeting from, okay, I'm in London, and my business partner is in
New York.
New York. Do I need to fly to the Concord? No, I'll just FaceTime.
I think they need an alternative fuel source. It's too expensive to operate. It burns
It was
a
a
lot
good
of fuel.
plane, wasn't it? It landed like a Concorde. I think took off at 250 miles an hour. It's pretty quick.
It was
It was
fast.
a lot faster than a normal plane, and
I was reading up, because you've got Elon Musk. He's working on this. What's the Hyperloop? Have you seen
Yes.
that on the Hyperloop? You seen that on YouTube?